What the finance? Oh, wallet romance. Welcome to the 21-day money challenge, an initiative to help and grow your money as much as you can. Use these tips, tricks, and tools in your personal finance as well as your business finance. Share your journey and remember, you're not alone. Show some love by smashing the thumbs up button so that it can reach more people and do comment on your progress. Are you ready? Let's get started for today. Hey folks, today is day 3 of the 21-day money challenge. So do let me know how you've been progressing in this journey of the 21 days with day 1 and day 2 over. How has it been for you? How have you been progressing? What are your thoughts? Do let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to hear from you on how you are going about this entire challenge, and we have lots more to come. For today, it's a relatively easier task and shouldn't take you much time to do it too. So, before I reveal what it is about, let me take you back to Sid again. And today I'm going to tell you a story about Sid's childhood. So, when Sid was probably about 5 or 6 years old, he and his friend, also of similar age, both of them were playing in their village. So they were playing on the roads. So when they were playing, suddenly, the village has narrow roads, and suddenly they see a huge, luxurious, beautiful car that drove into their lane. They were like, their jaw dropped looking at how big the car was, and they just couldn't take their eyes off the car. The owner parked the car and he went into one of the houses there. Now, these two kids were so excited seeing this car. They went near the car, slowly touched it. They could see their reflection on it. And they were like, wow, this is so big, so huge. How would it be? They were, little boys, and were trying to peep inside the window. How does the interior of this car look? And they see so many fancy things, gadgets, and everything. And they were like, wow. So just as they were examining and trying to play, going around the car and touch and feel it, the owner came out and he wanted to take the car. But when he saw these two little brats playing the car, he was very angry and he wasn't thrilled. So he started shouting at them, saying, he doesn't want the little boys to mess with his car, his new car, and, they don't know the value of it, and, so on and so forth. And he gave them a mouthful. Now, these two little boys, they were very upset, getting shouted upon by a rich person like this man they were very upset. So this owner drove away with the car, and in their subconscious mind, what happened to these little boys? Now, Sid, in his subconscious mind, told himself, oh, this is how rich people are. They are rude, they are impolite, they are so arrogant, and they don't know how to speak politely, they don't know how to treat people properly. Now, this was all the perception that Sid had, and therefore, deep down, he had told himself that being rich is not good. Because rich people, this is how they behave. They are arrogant, impolite, rude, and I don't want to be rich. This was the messaging that Sid had told himself in his subconscious mind. And guess what? Even to this day, though Sid is very intelligent, ambitious, and wants to make it big, this particular thought has actually been preventing Sid from progressing financially. Now, if you were to look at the other child, the other boy who was playing with Sid, the same incident, but how he perceived it? He said, wow, this car is so good. When I grow up, I need to have a car even better than this. I need to have a huge house and, enjoy life with all these luxuries. Now, this is how Sid's friend had programmed his mind. And guess what? That was true for him. So as Sid grew up, whatever money he was making, he was subconsciously spending it all, because for Sid, it was not good to be rich. And whereas for his friend, he just kept growing financially, because that's how he had programmed himself, saying that, I want to lead a life that's luxurious. Now, why am I telling you this story? Because Sid's reality today has a lot to do with his beliefs about money. And this belief is what is actually preventing Sid from getting the required abundance in his life. The same incident, how two little boys perceived it differently and how they managed to program the rest of their life. So, my friends, I would like you to reflect and see what are your beliefs about money. After all, our show is on what's the finance? A wallet romance, right? So, if you need to have the romance, you need to have a relationship. What is your relationship with money? So, what is your beliefs, your underlying beliefs about money that probably, coming in your way from achieving abundance that you want? So, think about that, reflect, take some time off and journal about this if you want, and see how you could overcome these. And well, if you already have a great relationship with money, then you could also see how you could make it even better, isn't it? So try this, see what would work well, and most importantly, see how you can reprogram your subconscious mind and attract abundance. You could also maybe even piggy bank on the law of attraction and the like to see how your life can get better financially. So, for today's activity, you know what you need to do. Try out these exercises, reflect a lot, journal about them, and reprogram your beliefs if it is not the best, and if it is already great, see how you can make it even better, right? And I'll catch you tomorrow on day 4. Until then, it's bye from me, Sangeeta.